What's up, you guys? Today is the day that I have decided I'm going to go ahead and refill that propane tank. Remember I told you I had a problem with it? I wasn't able to get my water heater going because I had an empty propane tank. I've only had to refill a propane tank one time. If I remember the process, it wasn't too difficult, so I'm going to do it again today. And I decided I'm going to take you guys along with me. So let me go ahead and unhook that propane tank, put it in my SUV, and then we're going to head to U-Haul. U-Haul actually refills propane tanks. It's been such a long time since I messed around with these propane tanks. Okay, I need to take this cover off first. Oh, that's just lovely. Just tore right off. I guess I need to get another bungee cord. That's what I was using to secure this cover on the propane tanks. Okay. Now, which one was the empty one? I don't remember. I tell you what, we'll just open them both up. And then I'll point the valve. Right now I got it pointed towards this one, and I think it's black. All right, I can't tell which one is full and which one is empty. I can't really see that very well. Neither one is showing green to me, which is weird. Well, let me just take this off here. Let me see if I can tell which one is full by the weight. Okay. Okay, this one definitely feels heavier. So I think this is the one that still has propane. That has to be the empty one. Okay, make sure they're both closed. And we'll just take this hose off of here. Yeah, this is the empty one. It feels very light. Uh-oh. Do I feel propane in there? It feels like something is in there. Let me take this one off. Okay, this one is definitely heavier. Okay, it's got to be that one. So we're just gonna take this one down to U-Haul. It's not too far, about a mile away, and see if they can fill it up with propane. I'm gonna ask them when I get there, can they tell if there's any propane in here, because it feels like there's something in there, but I'm not sure. I'm not an expert at this. Maybe that's just the way it feels. So let's head to U-Haul now. Okay. Put this in the back of the SUV. All right, that should be good. All right, I'm here at the U-Haul place now. Here's my SUV. There's a plane up in the sky. Okay, so it's been a year since I've been here, but I believe this is where they filled up the propane for me last time. You'd be surprised how much you can forget in a year. So I'm gonna go ahead and go inside and talk to the people and see if they are still refilling propane tanks. right. Please use the front door. Okie dokie. Things change all the time. Okay, I guess this is the front door. Please use front door. Okay, I guess it's another one. Make things so difficult just to get inside. Thank you. Okay, I found it.
Trying to return it, trailer.
Okay, how can I help you?
Hi, do you all still fill up propane tanks?
Yes.
Okay, I've got a 20-pound tank out there I need filled.
It might be a minute. The guy that pumps our propane is busy. He has a lot of stuff in the back.
Oh, okay. So just wait out there for him? Okay.
Just wait out there for
All right.
I'll let him know. I don't know how long he'll be out there, but give him like about 15 minutes.
Okay, about 15 minutes. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Okay, she said the guy that fills the propane tanks is very busy right now. She said try to give him at least 15 minutes. So time now is like 5:20. I'll give him to 5:35. Then I'll go back in there and say, hey, where is he? And I remember the last time I came, it was the same thing. They said the guy that does it is very busy. And I remember I had to wait like over 30 minutes. It's coming back to me now. We'll give him 15 minutes and see what happens.
5 minutes later.
Need to get a propane tank filled?
Do you have it with you?
I have it with me. Uh-huh.
Yes, please. Would you bring it over, please?
Okay, I'll bring it right over to you. Wow, he's right out here in 5 minutes. Okay, this is how I put the propane tank. I put it in the seat belt. This time, that's how I'm gonna transport it back home. Take it out and we'll take it over to him. Okay, there it is right there.
I would ask that you would not film or live broadcast a federally regulated process.
Okay.
Federally licensed process.
Oh, okay, I had no idea.
I've got 3 federal licenses to do this, and so
Okay.
if the federal regulations
Okay.
request that not be broadcast live.
I'm turning it off right now.
Thank you.
Excellent. Now I take this inside and pay inside.
$11.70.
Okay.
And when the card is working out here, we can put in your card number here.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
And you can also use the sign out here
Okay.
and ring inside to tell them you've got gas or you're coming to pick up gas.
Ah,
And then
gotcha.
we'll get you taken care of. We do
Okay.
RVs, trucks, vans, tanks of all sizes and kinds except for the little ones.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll put this in there, then I'll go
Yeah,
inside
go
and
ahead
pay.
throw that in your truck. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we got her all filled up. He said it had 1 gallon of propane already inside. And so he put 3 gallons in there. He said that's what it needed. And I got it in there. I'll put the seatbelt on it and when I get back. And that's the price of it right there, $11.70. So I'm gonna go inside and pay it now. So let's go back inside. Okay, so when I went inside to pay for the propane, there was 2 girls in there. I hate that I didn't have the camera rolling, but one girl says, what do you have that GoPro thing for? She said, I noticed when you pulled up, you had a camera. And I said, well, I got an RV channel and I'm trying to show the people the process of refilling a propane tank. And she says, oh, really? She said, I was wondering. She said, I'd never seen that before. And I was just very curious about it. So I hate I didn't have the camera rolling when I did that. Anyway, I got it paid for. So now I'm gonna strap this in here with the seat belt. All right, I got it all strapped in there real good now. And I have to say, the guy, he was real cool. Like, he was like, you got to turn your camera off. He said, this is a federal regulated process, and we are not allowed to have people recording that on video. He says, you'll get a huge fine if anyone finds out or whatever. I'm like, no problem. I turned it off. And then right when he was done, he says, okay, I'm done. He said, you can turn your camera back on. I'm like, really? So he was cool. No problems with that. So now let me get in the SUV and head back home and get this propane tank back on the RV. And I'm actually trying to get back in the habit of using this camera. I haven't used this camera since last year. And this is that Osmo DJI Action Pro 4, something like that. I can't remember the name, but it's kind of quirky to use in my opinion. And one thing that I've done is I've changed the view mode. I think the angle was too wide and I didn't really like that. I've always noticed on my RV camping videos that the angle looked weird to me. It just looked too wide. So I took the time to figure out how to change that. Hey you guys, this is my RV lot where I bought my RV from. But as you see, they've got tons of RVs for sale. But it's not too far from my house. So let me continue on going home. All right. But yeah, hopefully the angle on this camera is better. I like it to look more natural. When it was very wide, it looked weird to me. So I'm trying to go for a more natural look. So I'm hoping that this will solve the problem. I really won't know till I get into the editing stage. But yeah, I'm in my neighborhood now. I'll be home in a few seconds. All right, and we are home. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I can definitely tell that that one is full of propane. It's heavy. And this one is much lighter, even though it does feel like something is in here. But, oh well. All right, make sure that I got those on as tight as possible. All right. How does this go on? Okay, what am I doing wrong? Oh, okay. I think that goes on first. Okay, I think that's how it goes. I'm telling you, I forget. When you don't do this every day, when you do it once a year, it's hard to remember things. At least for me it is. All right, then I think this goes on. And then this piece. And that locks it down in place. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna check those levels and see if it's registering green or red now since I got it full, just out of curiosity. I'm gonna turn this one on because I know it's full. And then I'm gonna point the lever toward it. I still don't see anything. It's like it's black. I'm doing something wrong, I have to be. Let me turn this one on. And then point the lever toward this one. Okay, I definitely see a red. Actually, I don't see anything. I don't see anything, guys. Yeah, I don't see anything. No matter which way I point it, it's just black. I remember when I installed this last year and when I tested it, I definitely recall seeing green and red, but now I just see black. Oh well. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave it pointed toward this one. We'll go ahead and turn both of these off. And I know that that's the full one, and this one still has some propane left in it. So I need to buy another bungee cord to secure this down. The last one, it just ripped. Look at that. It just ripped. That's okay, these things are super, super cheap. I can get one the next time I'm at Walmart or something. But at least I've got that taken care of. Oh man, my camera is saying my device is overheated. It's over 100 degrees out, and I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm already sweating like crazy. This weather has been extremely hot this year, unlike last year. Last year it did nothing but rain. It was in the 70s and 80s. This year it's been nothing but 110 every single day for weeks, almost a month now. So anyway, let me go in the house and cool off a little bit and let my camera cool down too.
1 hour later.
Let's go out here to the RV. There's a couple of things that I want to show you guys. First thing I want to tell you how happy I am with this Onais lock. This thing is amazing. It really is. I don't regret this purchase at all. I will say that I was having some problems with it earlier this year, but it wasn't the fault of the lock. Let me show you the problem. Unlike that. The problem was something I was telling you guys the other day. Remember I told you, I said I had the latch completely switched out. This is what I was talking about. This piece right here, it was messed up. It wasn't on there properly. And then after one of my camping trips, it just completely was just dangling. And I couldn't get it back on there properly. So that was causing my door lock to not work properly. But now that they put that new one on there, it works perfectly every single time. Press that, boom, and it locks easy. Before I used to have to press it and open it and close it and open it, and oh man, it was a nightmare. But now everything works perfectly. Let me put the code in and then press the check button, and now it opens perfectly. So yeah, that's really, really cool. Something else I wanted to talk about very briefly, and that is, I don't know if you guys have one of these on your RV. If you don't, I highly recommend getting one. This is a kill switch for my battery, and I use it all the time. And I didn't really understand it when I first got the RV, but now I understand it perfectly, and it's great, and it explains why my battery never dies. Even during the winter, I don't take it inside. I see a lot of RVers saying, when you winterize your trailer, you need to take the battery inside, otherwise it'll die during the winter if you leave it out here. I leave mine out here during the winter and it doesn't die. And the reason is because I always have my kill switch off. If you have your kill switch off, you can leave it out, no problem. But if you don't have a kill switch and you leave your battery out, then it'll die. And now I understand why my battery never dies during the winter. I always wondered that. I always wondered why my battery survives the winter with no problem. Well, that's the reason, the kill switch. So let me turn this on because I want to go inside the camper for a minute, show you guys something. Show you something that I did to the camper the other day. And it's not a big thing, it's a little thing, but what the heck, since I'm making videos, might as well. Oh, here's another little thing, cool thing that they did. They put that little piece right there. So now this can stay connected to the door. That is cool to me. So yeah. And then if I want to separate it, I just press that lever that says open, and then I can separate the two, or I can keep them together like that. So I like that. All right, let me turn my light on. Lights inside the camper. Okay, what I wanted to show you guys was here in the bathroom. Turn my light on. Here in the shower, last year, this here, it came off and it was just dangling down there. So when I wanted to take a shower, I would always have to hold this in my hand. I'd have to take a shower with it like this, and I mean, that's fine, but I always wanted it to stay up there. So this year, I broke out my handy screwdriver and I just put some screws in there and screwed that sucker back up there. So now I'm looking forward to my next camping trip. I can just stand in the shower and just let the water just drizzle down on me. Now that's a little thing to you guys, but it's a big thing to me, because when I'm in the shower, I mean, it's not a lot of room in the shower, but something that small makes a big difference to me. Another thing is this sign was falling off. The screws had come loose, so I got some more screws and I put them back in there and hung this back up. So now it's on there securely. So we're good. Toilet is good. I put my 4 gallons of water in there when I got home. That's my process. You know, I know we all have our own way of doing things, our own processes, and that's mine. All right, let's come out of there. Another thing, when I got home from my last camping trip, all of my blinds stayed up. They all stayed up. I didn't put them up. They survived the trip. So I don't know. Maybe I don't have to worry about them falling down anymore. That's a great thing. There's my Ogery camping fan. I hang that sucker up here. And I have a way where I can hang it upside down as well. And I can aim this toward the bed area. And I just have it rotating from side to side. And it feels so good. And I'm telling you, these fans right here, the battery lasts so long, I'm not even sure how long it lasts. All night long and all the next day, maybe a day or two is how long the battery lasts before you have to charge it. Amazing battery. Turn that off. So easy to close. Press the on nice button and it locks perfectly, and then I have this other lock here. So now it's very secure, nobody can get inside. And now that I'm done showing you guys that stuff on the inside of the RV, I don't need the lights anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and just press that to off. That way I'm not using or draining any energy from my battery, and it'll be good to go once it's time for my next camping trip. Another one of my plans that I have for my RV is I want to seal the roof, and I want to use Eternabond tape. I had it all figured out last year about how much I needed, and I forgot, so I'm gonna have to research that again. But it's so cheap in comparison to these other companies that do that kind of stuff. They charge thousands of dollars. I think with the Eternabond tape, it's only gonna cost me a couple $100 and I can do it myself. It's really easy. I've watched other RVers do it. So once I get that roof all sealed, it'll be guaranteed for like the lifetime of the RV, or 15 years or something like that. And in my opinion, that is the lifetime of my RV, so I'm good there. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Vince from Vince's RV Life. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe, press the like button, and leave a comment. I love reading your comments. I may not get to respond to all of them, but I will definitely read them. In the meantime, I'm gonna be preparing for my next RV trip. You guys stay tuned, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.